Achieving my dreams became a lot easier when I realized this one thing. Everything is a self-development journey. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things self-improvement, self-help, personal development, basically anything that we need to know in order to level up. So if you are interested in any of those, do not forget to subscribe so that we can embark on this leveling up journey together. If you're someone who struggles with achieving your goals and staying disciplined, this video is for you. Because I used to be the exact same way. I would get bursts of motivation, plan out my whole life, make a vision board. You know how it goes. At 2 a.m. you're feeling like you can conquer the world. You start romanticizing your new era and you go at it for a week, if that. And then you fall back into your old habits. We're gonna pretend like my camera didn't just die right now. Okay, real quick, let me know if you prefer no light or light. Okay, but anyways, every time I would convince myself that the goal I was trying to achieve was just not right for me. I thought that I just maybe didn't have what it took, but honestly, subconsciously, I was just chasing instant gratification. I wanted the quick results without needing to become the person or the version of me that was built to have those results. The shift really happened for me when I stopped obsessing over the outcome of my goals, and I started viewing each goal as its own self-development journey. If you currently don't have something that you really want, whether it's a fit body, a successful business, financial freedom, emotional peace, it is not because you're incapable. It's because you haven't yet become the person who has it. You haven't built the internal structure, the mindset, the habits, the routines, the perspectives. You don't have the belief system or the identity that supports that result. Let's use fitness because I feel like it's like a pretty common goal. I started working out 4 years ago. I am just now starting to see the results, or like I see a lot of like muscle mass in my body. I look in the mirror and I feel confident. Like this is barely just happening, and it's not that I did anything particularly special. It's not like I unlocked this new system. It's just that I was able to ignore the outcome and really just focus on my internal system, my internal set of beliefs. Let's say you want that banging body, you want the abs, you want the glutes. But if you're currently somebody who eats out every day, or is inconsistent with their workout routine, doesn't even follow a program, doesn't know how to progressive overload, you don't prioritize sleep or workouts, you don't meal prep, that is why you don't have the body yet. It doesn't matter if you work out for a year and you learn a little bit of tips and tricks and you master the form. If you don't have everything else in check, that is why you don't have the body. It's not because your genetics make it super hard. It's not because you're incapable of reaching that body. It's because you haven't mastered the necessary routines, the necessary habits of a fit person. And so getting that banging body, it's not just about the food. It's not just about the exercise. It's about actually becoming someone who thinks like a fit person. A fit person with a banging body doesn't just wake up one day and they're like instantly shredded. You know, it took, like I said, it took me 4 years to barely start seeing results. Am I there yet? No, but I'm seeing now like much more results. But it took me 4 years. And in those 4 years, I've made thousands of micro decisions. Skipping takeout, hitting the gym every day, even when I don't feel like it. Meal prepping, genuinely learning how to enjoy healthy foods over the junk food. And the thing about learning those behaviors and adopting those mindsets is that you can't rush the process. You can't fake it. You can't just tell yourself, I hate burgers, I hate McDonald's, I hate French fries, I hate all of that shit. You can't. Like, you slowly have to learn how to enjoy healthy foods over the unhealthy foods. You have to slowly learn how to go and get your workout in, even if you don't feel like it. It takes multiple repetitions of making those decisions. And so if fitness is your goal, instead of waking up one day and being like, I am going to eat 98% clean, I am gonna go on a run, on a 10-mile run every single day starting from today. I am gonna work out and I'm gonna strictly follow this program starting today, no excuses. And then when you ultimately, inevitably slack off and fall off and be like, oh, this isn't for me, I tried it, I gave it my best shot, oh well. No, instead focus on building that identity first. When you are tempted to skip a workout or order fast food or not meal prep or whatever it is, talk to yourself like a coach would, because you are coaching yourself to pick up this new identity so you can become the new version of yourself. Ask yourself, what would the healthiest version of me choose right now? Tell yourself, hey, I know you're feeling really tired right now. I know you actually don't want to work out, but like, hey, let's just go. We said we want a banging body. Like, let's go. Let's have a good workout. And that process, those daily tasks and choices, that is the self-development journey. That's how you become the type of person who naturally attracts and sustains that goal. And this applies to anything, literally any goal imaginable. If you want to be a content creator, for example, and you're over here barely posting or posting very irregularly, you spend most of your time consuming content instead of creating it, and then you post for 7 days straight and then you take 3 weeks off and you're like, I gave it my best shot, I don't know what's going on. It's not that you're not capable of becoming a content creator, it's just that you haven't developed yourself in a way that is aligned with being a content creator. You don't have the mindset, the structure, you don't have the routine of someone who does this professionally. So then you have to start by living and being a content creator before you actually see the result. You have to wake up and film. You have to wake up and write your scripts. You have to film and you have to find new ways to edit. You have to find trends. You have to master storytelling. When you start treating content creation like a full-time job, even if you have 5 followers and you haven't gotten monetized, eventually you'll realize it's not just about the title. You'll realize, hey, you know what? I am a content creator because my life reflects me being a content creator, and I know that if I keep this up, I'll be monetized and I'll be successful. Like, there's no other option. But if you're just over here focusing on, let me post, and you know what, sometimes I couldn't post this week because I have work. Oh, you know what, I couldn't post this week because I have this. Yeah, I don't really have time to like master my skill, but you know what, let me just see, I'm just gonna post this half-ass video, see where it goes. You're not gonna get there because you haven't mastered the skill set that a professional content creator has. And a lot of the times people really focus on the outcome. How can I get to this outcome faster? What trick, what hack, what strategy is everybody using? It's not about that. It's about your self-development journey. Have you mastered the skill set needed to become a person who attracts that goal? That is what it is about. It is not about some special strategy, some special trick. It's not about you having what it takes or not. It's just you have to allow yourself to go on this journey, and you have to treat it like a journey. Goal achievement is about becoming the type of person who achieves that goal. And you're gonna do this through consistent self-development, through being extremely self-aware of your shortcomings so that you could get closer to becoming the higher version of yourself. So just remember that whatever you want in life already exists. There are millions of content creators, millions of super fit people, millions of people doing the things that you want to do. It's extremely possible. The only thing you have to work on is closing the gap between where you are now and who you need to become. And you do that one decision at a time, brick by brick, day by day, because everything is a self-development journey. But other than that, that was all that I had for you guys today. This mindset right here. Okay, so like I built my own little cosmetics business. It's actually what I'm using right now because I don't have a job. So it's like what I'm using to like sustain my lifestyle. And there were so many times where I just thought it was impossible. And I really had to reflect on my habits. Am I moving in the direction that a business owner would move at? I had to build myself into a business owner, and that is how I finally was able to build my business. This is what I'm doing now for my YouTube channel. I have been posting for a long time, pretty fucking consistently, not to like pat myself on the back or anything, but like super consistently. And the only reason that I've been able to keep going is because this is the mantra that I keep telling myself. I don't care if I'm not seeing results. Is it a little discouraging sometimes? Yes, but I know as long as I keep showing up as a content creator and keep building myself to be an even better content creator, there's no other option other than success for me. And I want you to remember that whenever hardships arise, whenever you feel like giving up, whenever you feel like taking a step back or like you're starting to lose faith in your journey, you will get there. Just focus on developing yourself. Do not give the universe or God, whoever it is that you believe in, any other choice than to help you succeed, because another thing that I like to tell myself too is that the universe is always working in my favor. It is always working in our favor, right? If you tell the universe that you want to achieve this certain goal, and the way you do it is by committing to that self-development journey, the universe will bring you that goal. But if you are super inconsistent with your goal, sometimes you're in it, sometimes you're not, the universe isn't going to believe that you actually want this thing. So it's like, gonna hold it back a little bit. I don't know if you're ready for it. I don't know if you want it, but keep pushing. I know it's really frustrating, but just remember that it is not impossible and we got this. All you have to do is just keep showing up. But yeah, until next time. Bye.